Woman found guilty of first-degree murder in 2022 killing of romantic rival in Tamarack.
The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree.
Guilty is what this family has waited to hear for more than 3 years.
We finally have some justice for Kayla.
A jury found Sakiyna Thompson guilty of killing 23-year-old Kayla Hodgson in 2022. Prosecutors argued Thompson surprised Hodgson at her Tamarack apartment, confronted her about the two of them dating the same man, and then stabbed her to death.
This is a textbook definition of premeditated murder. There was no way you were ever going to convince a jury that this was self-defense when you yourself traveled 1,200 miles to this woman's home. This wasn't like a random scuffle in a Walmart parking lot and things just went sideways. Then they have it documented and admissible. You chirping off hostilities at Hodgson. You show up to her place and she ends up dead. And you look like Tariq St. Patrick in the face. Just all else. A jury on Tuesday found a woman guilty of first-degree murder in the killing of her romantic rival back in 2022 in Tamarack. Sakiyna Thompson, 31, was convicted in the July 22 killing of 23-year-old Kayla Hodgson. She could face life in prison, which is a strong possibility the way Hodgson's family showed up for her, and I'm pretty sure any parole type situations, they're going to be there for that too. Hodgson's family cried tears of joy over the verdict and hugged each other in the courtroom.
We're so thankful in this moment that the jury was able to see the story for what it is, that Kayla did not deserve to die the way that she did.
Defense attorneys insist Thompson didn't start the fight. They say Hodgson hit Thompson first and cut her stomach with a piece of glass.
This whole I'm coming to you as a woman, or let's talk woman to woman, it never ends well, does it? Hodgson had to be the more mature of the two despite being the younger of the two and just block her ass as she should. Grow the hell up. Nobody stole your man. Your man escaped you. He could have easily hopped burrows and found himself a Bronx woman that keeps razor blades in her mouth, but he was spitting for distance. He wanted to get the hell away from you. People get left every day, B. You'll be all right. You tough, right? Prosecutors accused her of flying to South Florida from New York days before the murder with the intent of killing Hodgson. They said Thompson was jealous that Hodgson was dating Thompson's ex-boyfriend. See, this is what needing closure gets you. You don't need closure at all. Closure leads to conflict. Conflict leads to confinement. During the trial, jurors heard 4 hours of closing arguments that were centered on whether Thompson planned to kill Hodgson or whether Thompson acted in self-defense. That is a stretch. In July of 2022, prosecutors argued that Thompson surprised Hodgson at her Tamarack apartment at 5 a.m., confronted her about the two women dating the same man. How the hell did she know where this woman lived, and then stabbed her to death?
Thompson claims Hodgson attacked her.
Punching me.
Punching you where?
My face.
Where on your face? Point to it for us.
I don't remember, but everywhere on
my face.
You don't
remember where she was punching you in your face?
In my face.
I mean, this is why you killed her, right?
No.
Right?
No.
It's not?
No.
You didn't kill her because she was fighting you?
No, I killed her because she took the glass from the hookah and slashed me across my stomach.
Thompson says she was 2 months pregnant at the time. She says Hodgson cut her stomach with a piece of glass. Thompson grabbed the glass and then blacked out.
Basically, she hunted this young woman down and killed her like bro was the last man on earth. We're talking about a grown-ass man here. He's where he wants to be. This is one of the most selfish things a person can possibly do, is to take someone's life over a person that doesn't want them. It doesn't matter why they left or who they left you for. That looking back will jam you up. It'll ruin your life more times than it gives you the answers that you think you need. Being violated in your own home, in the sanctity of your own home, is a scary thing, said Tanya Johnson, an assistant state prosecutor. What's even scarier is being attacked. She stabbed this woman multiple times, dozens of times, being brutally murdered in your own home, and that person getting away with it. Defense attorneys insisted Thompson didn't start the fight and said Hodgson struck Thompson over the head and cut her stomach. It doesn't matter. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. They said the killing was unfortunate, but it was only Thompson's attempts to save her own life and the life of her unborn child.
When Thompson took the stand earlier in the week, she admitted she killed Hodgson because her life was in danger and she was pregnant.
She thought, oh God, she's coming for me and my baby. That's when she grabs the glass, and then she blacks out.
After the murder, Thompson admitted she changed into the victim's clothes, cleaned up some of the scene, and that she was too scared to call police. She also threw evidence in the trash.
You mean to tell me you flew from Queens, all the way to Florida to do this? Fort Lauderdale is right there. Miami isn't too far off. You're 2 months pregnant. You could have easily took this as an opportunity to decompress, put your toes in the sand, get yourself some sunshine. Even an Oscar-winning performance from a top defense attorney would never be able to clear the question of what the hell were you doing there in the first place, uninvited. Even the fact that you know this woman's address is wild in itself. The state said Thompson tried to conceal her identity that night by coming to the apartment in a hat and a COVID-19 mask and used a fake Uber account to get there and back to her hotel. This was thought out from the time she got on the plane, during the flight, got off the plane, all the way to this woman's apartment. You can't tell me anything different. The defense countered that there's no evidence Thompson bought a weapon and that Hodgson let her in to her home, but she threw away some of the evidence and she tried to clean up the murder scene. So what about that? The defense countered there's no evidence Thompson bought a weapon. That means nothing. And that Hodgson let her into her home. That doesn't change the fact that she killed her.
And the moment I heard guilty, it was what we all needed for closure in this moment to move forward, to start our healing process. It's been a long 3.5 years.
Of course, I love to hear your thoughts on this. I love to hear your opinions on this. When you're laying on your bunk for the duration of your sentence and you think to yourself, how did you get here? That woman is never coming back. You'll never have a chance to apologize to her, and you'll never get the man that you supposedly did this over, and you still look like Tariq St. Patrick in the face. No winners here.